What up? It's your one incredible man, and I'm back at it again. And this time, I just seen the episode 11 of Kimetsu no Yaiba, man. And okay, yes, it started off very, very comedic, man. But I'm glad that this episode, we saw that last week's episode, we finally were going to get introduced to the character from the opening with the lightning sword. Well, not lightning sword, but the lightning technique and the yellow kimono. And it's Zenitsu. And man, dude's a cool character. He wants to get married, so he's afraid he's gonna die anytime now. But the comedic timing that he was coming off with, and him kept begging the girl, and it was like, please marry me, please marry me. That was very good. It was. I actually enjoyed it, man. I mean, coming off of a high, maybe like 2-3 action-packed episodes, I knew they was going to have to slow it down a little bit. I knew it couldn't just keep building up like that. So we knew that we was going to have another episode to where it was going to be cut to where it was just going to be maybe some character building, world building, or a little bit of character development, something along that line, because we knew it couldn't just be straight action anymore, man. We knew it was going to have to be a little slowed down because it was so action packed the last couple of episodes. But episodes like this are totally fine because we get introduced to characters that a lot of people may love. Let me see if I can turn down this brightness. Okay, there we go. That characters love, and new characters in general. But Zenitsu's not the only character that we got introduced to. We got introduced to the other character. We didn't get his name, but the other character that's in the opening, that's chasing Zenitsu throughout the opening. And it's, let me see, I hope I say this right. Hashibara Inosuke, and I feel like I butchered it, but I'm going to stick to what I just called it. So I'm going to leave it at that. But the dude with the boar's head and the two swords. Now this is cool because his sword isn't like a normal katana. It's where it's just the blade itself. He has ridges and cuts in, like, embedded in the blade. So, and it looks like if he cuts you, it's going to do damage to you. But this episode, we got introduced to those two characters, man, and so far I'm loving them just from seeing glimpses of Hashibara and kind of having a few interactual moments with Zenitsu. Just, having him interact with Tanjiro. And their scenes was very good, man. Their scenes was very enjoyable to have them kind of go back and forth with each other. And was like, Tanjiro was like, you're coming with me because, we have to save these people and stuff. But I understand now, because I don't read the manga, but I understand now that each of the demon slayers, I'm assuming, has different potential powers. Well, not powers, but skills. Because we all knew from the very first episode that Tanjiro has a great and beyond normal sense of smell. But Zenitsu has well, I don't know if you can call him superhuman, but I don't know, you pretty much can, because a normal human can't smell the way that they... Okay, so Tanjiro has superhuman smell, and Zenitsu has super hearing. Because these skills that they have, and I'm assuming that every demon slayer has a particular skill like that, whether they're like, well, I can taste something, like I can taste the air and I can tell that there's a demon far away or whatever. But like, from these two characters, we get that I'm assuming that every demon slayer should have this particular set of skills to where something part of their senses is heightened to a certain extent to where it's like well beyond our normal human capabilities. Because he said he heard something from the moment they were outside. He heard the little, I can't think of those things, what they call them. Anyway, the little drums, he heard those the whole time they were there. He was like, Tanjiro-san, do you hear anything? Do you I'm hearing something. Tanjiro was like, no, I don't hear anything, but I smell a smell that's very different. So I'm so excited to see what I don't want to say his name again because I feel like I butchered it. But the guy with the the boar's head into two swords. He just, I love having two swords, man. Two swords always does something for you in the anime, man. It makes it cool. One sword is always great, and if you're very skilled with that one sword, it's very cool. But having two swords just does something for me. And dude, he doesn't have a kimono. He doesn't wear the typical Demon Slayer outfit or anything. Dude just has a boar's head, two swords, and they're like he doesn't have a shirt or anything. So his character seems kind of great. So, but now let's talk about that demon that we were introduced to. Dude can change, like, but see, I don't understand what he's doing. Or maybe it's like maybe it's like a dimensional shift type thing to where, because he made Tanjiro and the little girl leave and separate from wherever they were just by banging on the sound of the drums, and then he changed the room, like from all of a sudden the floors were the walls and the walls were the floor. It was weird, real weird, but that was his power. But this episode wasn't really, it didn't really do too much. It was just more of an introductory episode. It kind of just gave us the introduction to two new characters, and I'm okay with that, man. I mean, because you can't have the super duper action packed episodes each time. You know, that's not within the budget. But we came off like 2 to 3 episodes where it was like super duper action packed. So yeah, it's going to mellow out a little bit in this episode, but next week you can definitely tell it's going to pick up because they're going to fight this demon. But if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that demon is the one that's they showed him in the opening as well, because like I don't watch anime openings, but I just recently watched the opening a little while back, and I seen that demon that Tanjiro was going to fight. So I'm excited for next week to see what's going to happen with the fight with the demon, but I think that's all that pretty much happened this episode. Besides the fact that Tanjiro told these kids to stay outside with the box where it was safe. And well, we heard scratching on the inside of the box, and so we decided to come in here. Okay, granted, you didn't know what was in the box and you heard the scratching. Okay, that would have freaked anybody out. But we knew that there was, and they knew that there was a demon on the inside of the castle. So why run inside with the demon? Yeah, you knew the demon slayers were there, but who's to say that they were capable demon slayers and they could have died instantly, and you ran in there and now you're sacrificed because, you know, this demon is in there running rampant, killing demon slayers. But that's just me, man. I don't understand why they done that, but I get it though, because now Tanjiro and Zenitsu have to really step up their game to save these kids that followed them inside the mansion. So I understand it kind of progresses the story a little bit, and it builds a little character development with them, especially for Zenitsu. I mean, Tanjiro pretty much does that on a daily basis, but it's definitely going to build character for Zenitsu. But I'm so excited, man. I'm so ready for next week's episode, because I really want to see the dude with the boar's head, man. I'm not gonna go by that. I'm gonna go Inosuke. That's what I'm gonna call him. I really want to see him in action, man. But this was a quick discussion / review of Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 11, and I enjoyed it. And I know that a lot of people may didn't really want to enjoy it, but I understand, man, because this you have to have these type of episodes, especially after coming off of a high maybe 2 action-packed episodes. But this is your boy, Link Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash that like button if you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember, anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.